What's up, everybody? Cameron, known as ATL Spidey, and then I had to be reviewing the way that my story had to begin for. Well, I don't know how to start it from now on, but I had to make my fan fictional story about the Simpsons, where Smithers and Wayland turn into Wanda and Simone. It started like this. Seymour has had enough with Bart's pranks from now on, but for now on, he has an idea. Has an idea for has an idea to get away from Bart Simpson. He has announced that he's going to find a sister. Finding a sister that is Simone. And also, as you all know, that it's only had my story begins like this. As you all know, Mr. Smithers, that is Wayland. Wayland Smithers has had enough with Burns. Had enough with Mr. Burns. Had to respect him, and other gay man doesn't respect him too. And so then he has an idea to a sister. As you all know, that Wayland is a drag queen, but he has an idea too. He needs a sister. That is sister known as Wanda Smithers. Those two have an idea to get away from Bart and Homer's lacking self-confidence about his laziness at work. As you all know, he goes to Professor Frink, and then those two have an idea. He has the idea to make vacation from away from Bart and Homer. Those two have an idea to make. They gender swap themselves to look like a sister of Wayland and Seymour, Wayland Smithers and Seymour Skinner. So they decided to transform themselves into women. That's why Professor Frink just changed into he created his invention known as the gender swap chamber. It swaps gender into a male into a female, and also that could be stylish for this time. And I know how it feels, but gender swapping is the only thing that is. As you all know, gender swap is the only thing that Wayland and Seymour. And you all know ATL Spidey does have an ideas. I know you've seen what I had to do for my birthday, and I need to ask you, all you cosplayers in the world, to make a cosplay boy band. Please make a cosplay boy band, or maybe a crossover boy band. And I want the new edition. And I want new edition animation crossover. New edition animation crossover that is Ben 10 known as Ralph Tresvant, Steven Universe known as Johnny Gill. Steven Universe known as Bobby Brown, Dipper Pines known as Mike Biv, and Gumball will be known as Ricky Bell, and Marco Diaz known as Ronnie DeVoe. And then I need to know about that. And then Beast Boy will be known as Johnny Gill. That is the new edition live action and animation crossover. That is new edition crossover. And then just remember that I need to know about Waylon Smithers and Seymour Skinner that be gender swapping themselves into ladies, and that's why I need to know why. And I know you've seen the episode of Simpsons, Working Mom, and then Smithers just turned into a drag queen. And also, and I know that Mr. Smithers is gay. I know Waylon Smithers is gay, but we need a gender swap version of Waylon and Seymour. And this time, it'll be my fan-fictional story that is a fan-fictional story about The Simpsons. And then I need to know about that, but I know it's Pride Month, but I know that Smithers is gay, and he's always gay, and Marge, and they think Marge was a drag queen, a impersonator drag queen. But from now on, I just know that everybody wants to know. All I need now is a gender swap version of The Simpsons, known as with Simone Skinner and Wanda Smithers. Wanda Smithers is a gender swap version of Mr. Smithers, and Simone Skinner and is a gender swap version of let's see, Principal Skinner. So Bart and Homer doesn't realize it's them. They don't have to realize it's them, but because if they find out about this, they'll go bonkers. Just remember that. And my cartoon review is going to be known for this time. As you all know, Thundercats War is on December. As you all know, Thundercats War is on December 2019, and then I just made a list about it. As you all know, my list was all about this. And I need a shout out to Cal Arts that I really made this for this style. As you all know, the Casa Grandes are in October, and Harley Quinn the series is on October 2, and then CD Sparks is in November in Warner Park, and Glitch Ticks. As you all know, that Green Eggs and Ham the series will be coming on Netflix. As you all know, ATL Spidey refused about Thundercats War. As you all know, Thundercats War is coming on December 2019, and y'all know Thundercats War. Listen, Thundercats War is a spin-off of Thundercats, the original series, and now I need to have to see Thundercats War. That is in December. December is Christmas, but I really need you had to see this. But if you want to review that, but just don't rent any haters for this time. But High Spice Guardian might be there too, or maybe it's gotta be coming on next month. But close enough. It's like a adult version of regular show. But if you want to have to see close enough, just review it. Review it if you want to see it before it happens. Uh, well, listen. If you really hated High Spice Guardian, just don't hate it. Don't let the haters hate, because I just don't care about it anyway. But listen, just remember my birthday, June 26th. June 26th, that I'll be dining in Chili's, and I'm going to the Mall of Georgia to buy something from Think Geek that is a cultural Think Geek store. I need to buy something for my birthday, and my birthday is in June 26th. Just remember that. If you are a nerd, or maybe a nerd, if you had to become a nerd, if you act like a nerd, only being excited as a nerd, only had to become a nerd. But as you all know, listen, Scooby-Doo Guess Who is coming, but it's got a lot of stars, and then Steve Urkel is coming. Listen, Steve Urkel is coming here for this time, and they had a cameo about Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel is gonna be there, and people love Steve Urkel. People love Steve Urkel because he's from Family Matters, and Scooby-Doo. The Scooby Gang is gonna be seen. It's gonna be seen. All the stars, and also millions of people will love Scooby-Doo Guess Who. This is ATL Spidey for our cartoon reviews. Just remember my birthday, June 26th, and don't forget it. If you do forget it, just don't forget anything at all. Just review everything about the cartoons, review everything about it, and review every second of my birthday. Just remember, my birthday, June 26th, and I'll be going to Atlanta Comic-Con. If you're a comic fan or a cosplay fan, be there, and I'll be known as ATL Spidey. Although my costume was talking about it, and then I'd be known as Michael Jackson. I'm a Michael Jackson impersonator, or maybe a cosplayer. That I need to have to review every cartoons. That you need to have to review everything too with me. Okay?